Hypothetically speaking, you found yourself in such a position. You're in the car, you're in a bus. Your father, your brother, your driver who's driving the bus is refusing to stop. What to do? You have to do your best to make them stop. If they don't, if they refuse, in this case, we look at the prayer at stake. If it can be combined to the prayer after it, for example, if the prayer time is dhuhr, and you won't be able to pray it on time, but it can be combined to the prayer after, which is asr, so be it. If it's maghrib, and you won't be able to pray maghrib on time, but you can combine it to isha, so be it, combine it to isha. Because this is a necessity, and you are forced to do that thing. What to do if it is not? If it's fajr, can't be combined. If it's asr, can't be combined because maghrib follows, or it's isha, there's nothing to combine it with. In this case, if there's no possibility for you to combine it, in this case, due to necessity, Allah says, فَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ مَا اسْتَطَعْتُمْ. Fear Allah to the best of your ability. In this case only, when there is no other escape, you may pray to the best of your ability. Meaning, if you can stand up and face the Qibla, you must do that. As standing up is a pillar, facing the Qibla is a condition. If you're unable, you're not in a bus, you're in a car. So you may pray while sitting down if you're able to face the Qibla, which is most likely not possible because the car is driving somewhere. In this case, you pray as you are, sitting down, because this is the best you can do and Allah knows best.
Look guys, in situations like this, the principle is, the best thing you can do is to combine if you know that you're going to miss a certain prayer due to traveling, due to taking a flight, etc. So if you know, for example, that you're not going to be able to make dhuhr, then you know that you at least can combine it with asr and so on. Same for maghrib and isha. Now obviously here the issue is regarding fajr prayer. So if you know for sure that you're not going to be able to pray fajr prayer, when you reach your destination and you have to pray it on the plane, then obviously in such a situation, you have no choice, so you pray in the plane. And what's important here to understand is that in such a situation, you should try your best to pray standing up. Now this can depend on the context, the airline. So if you're, for example, if you're taking Saudi Airlines, this is not an issue, right? In fact, you can even get out of your seat and there's like a prayer room inside of the plane. But if you take another airline company, such as a company in the West, then here things may be a little bit more complicated. So the principle is you should try your best to stand for the prayer. Now this can be complicated, it's hard maybe to do a ruku' because there's not a lot of space. Maybe there isn't even space to stand for the brothers who are tall. Maybe this can be problematic for if the plane is full, people might think this is weird. There might even be a security issue. People might think it's a security thing and they might think this is something weird going on because they're not used to seeing this, right? If this is like a Muslim country with a company that has a lot of Muslim passengers and so on, then this is not much of an issue, but it could be an issue depending on the airline. So here you go down to the next level, below that, which is to sit down. So you pray whilst sitting. And in a situation like this, if you have a legitimate excuse, then you do not have to redo the prayer. You don't have to repeat the prayer. So this is the main principle. It goes back to the ayah in chapter 64:16, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ مَا اسْتَطَعْتُمْ. Fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as much as you can. So do whatever is in your capacity, do whatever you are able to do. If you're able to stand, then stand. If not, then you can sit and pray. But remember, the priority, if possible and when possible, is to combine the prayers anyway, as you have that excuse as a traveler. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best.